Peace. This is Jamal Robinson with 720astrology.com. I want to talk briefly about thought form wars. It's very important to be cognizant of thought forms, especially since April of 2022. In April, we had the conjunction between Jupiter and Neptune at around 23, 24 degrees of Pisces. This is a rare conjunction that happens every 166 years. The last time we had it was, I think, 1856. And at that time, there was an occult revolution happening in the West, and there was a thinning of the veil meaning what separates 3D from other dimensions. And arguably there were entities and thought forms that were brought into this reality, many of them that were malefic. So when Jupiter, which expands, Neptune, which is fusion, which is the ocean, which dissolves. So when Neptune and Jupiter get together, there's a great expansion of the dissolving energy. So there's an increased fusion. It is spirituality on steroids when Jupiter and Neptune get together. There can also be great illusion and deception with these two getting together. Astrology is a roadmap for magic. We partly look at the aspects to know how we want to work with the energetic flow of a particular moment, which allows us to be more magical, and magic means power, to be more powerful or empowered. So in 2022, when those two met up again, then the veil thinned again, so that now, more than ever before in our current lives, we see the ability to think things and then they show up. You're thinking things and a video pops up. You're thinking about somebody and they call or send you a text. You're thinking about something, then you turn on the television and there's something there that lines up with what you were thinking. Now, you never articulated it, so how was it able to be mirrored back to you so rapidly? And it's beyond the point where we can say it's just happenstance, because it's happening too frequently. Well, part of that is because the veil is very thin, and the thought forms can easily or more easily manifest in this reality. That can be good and bad. Because if the thought forms are malefic and negative, they can still be more easily manifest in this reality. Flip side, positive thought forms, progressive thought forms can more easily manifest. Now, thought form wars means we're understanding that we fight not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. That statement matters now more than it ever did before. It is more relevant now than ever before, and at least in our lifetimes, and at least for the past few generations. Because when you're in an environment, first of all, this whole world we live in, we're living in water, in a less dense version of water. We're breathing it. So all thoughts are making up the environment we're actually inhaling over and over. We walk into a shopping center. That's why if you're more sensitive, you can feel the energy when you walk in, because you are breathing in the collection of all of that. And if you have a lot of people gathered somewhere who are very low vibrational, and the energy they are emitting is more negative, then that's the environment that is imbuing you. And then you may wonder why, you leave out of this environment, you're like, man, I feel down. I feel angry. I feel anxious. Some of that can be from the thought forms that you have interacted with while in these environments. You don't even have to even be in the environment sometimes, just the thought forms that are permeating the air. So it is important to have some type of arrangements or rituals that you are doing to protect your own energy. Because sometimes people are attacking you and they're not even doing it consciously. They're subconsciously attacking you because they have such negativity running through them that it is expressing out into the environment, mixing with other forms of negativity, and then it jumps on you. So we got to be cognizant of protecting our energy when we go out and cleansing our energy when we maybe leave around from environments that we are well aware of the negativity of it. And it can be something as simple as taking your hands and you make the agreement that my hands are holy, which is what manifestation means, to make the hands holy, and I'm going to bliss myself, and I'm going to decompress, and I'm going to wash off this negative energy, because everything in this realm is about agreements. And the number one agreement you want to make is with yourself. And you must believe in your agreement, because that is what magic is. It's your personal agreement. So if you decree that this thing matters and that you have the power to do this, then it is so as you say it is. Greater works ye shall do. Yeah, that's what that means. So it is important to be cognizant of the protection of your vessel, especially as you are interacting with other people's energy. And a lot of times people who are not conscious, who don't consciously live in this life, a lot of people are walking around as automatons, and they are being moved to and fro without ever thinking about a why or a what or a how. They're just existing. So the more sensitive you are, the more aware you are, the more you have to protect yourself. 720astrology.com. Peace.